In the heart of Tokyo's busiest intersection, three friends weave through the chaos of Shibuya Crossing like they own the night. Laughter cuts through the roar of engines and neon lights. Then the signal flips. Cars scream, metal folds, bodies hit the ground. 1 second earlier and they would have been pulp under the tires. They bolt into the nearest metro station bathroom, hearts slamming against their ribs, waiting for the world to stop spinning. Outside the stalls, fireworks explode in colors that shouldn't exist. Phones die mid-call. Lights cut. When they step back onto the street, the city is empty. Millions of people simply gone. A giant screen lights up with 2 words: Game Start. Arrows force them toward a nearby building. Inside, a girl with dead eyes hands them phones and explains the only way out is to win. The first game is simple. Every room has 2 doors. One leads to life, one ends it. Choose wrong and the collar around your neck detonates. They treat it like a joke until a girl picks the wrong door and her head vanishes in a flash of light and blood. Suddenly, the laughter dies. The main character starts seeing the pattern. The rooms connect, the clues hide in plain sight. With seconds left, they clear the building and stumble outside, gasping, believing it's over. A message flashes on every phone. Game over. 3-day visas appear. A stranger approaches, smiling, and tells them the real game has only just begun. His own visa hits 0. A laser drops from the sky and cuts him in half. Now they understand. The number on the phone is not a score. It is a countdown to death. And tomorrow the city will still be empty. But the next game will not wait. The next morning, Tokyo is still a ghost town. No birds, no engines. Just wind-moving trash across empty streets. The 3 of them hole up in a shopping mall and slowly realize the truth. Every player arrived on a different day, different timelines, different expiration dates. Someone, or something, is running this entire nightmare like a machine. They decide they cannot wait to die. If they want to live, they have to understand the system before the system understands them. The following day, their phones light up with a new location. When they arrive, the place is already crowded. Faces they have never seen. Fear they recognize instantly. Then the announcement drops. Difficulty. Hard. The rules appear on every screen. Spades mean pure physical survival. Diamonds test pure intellect. Clubs force teamwork. Hearts are the ones that break you from the inside. This game is a spade. 20 minutes. Find the safe zone, or the entire building becomes a fireball. A killer is loose inside. At first, everyone expects a monster. What steps out of the shadows is a man in a black helmet holding a machine gun. Players scatter across floors. Screams start almost immediately. One boy begs to quit the game. The collar around his neck answers for him. 2 girls run together until one trips. The second girl turns back to help and takes a burst of bullets meant for her friend. The main character notices the killer's helmet. The visor is narrow. He can only see straight ahead. He starts shouting positions, trying to coordinate. Almost no one listens. Panic is louder than strategy. Time bleeds away. Bodies pile up. Then a strong, aggressive player decides running is suicide. They will trap the killer instead. The main character is ordered to keep searching for the safe zone while the others buy him seconds with their lives. Some of them make it out, most do not. When the survivors step into open air, the main character's hands will not stop shaking. He finally understands. These games were never designed just to kill. They were designed to prove how quickly fear turns people into animals. A new card appears on every phone. A red heart. The hardest games of all are about to begin. The phone screen turns red. A single heart stares back at every survivor. Faces go pale. Hearts are the games no one wants. They do not test strength or speed. They test how far a person will go when the only prize is staying alive. The rule is simple and vicious. One player holds the wolf card. Everyone else is sheep. Make eye contact, and the card jumps to the other person. When time runs out, only the wolf survives. Everyone else dies. The moment the game begins, friendship evaporates. People who were laughing together an hour ago now hunt each other through the trees. A girl named Lynn grabs the card first and sprints into the forest. Her own friend chases her with a blade. The main character keeps shouting that there has to be another way, but no one is listening anymore. Trust is a luxury they can no longer afford. Cards pass from hand to hand like a disease. Eyes lock. Screams rise. The main character's 2 closest friends are both wounded, yet they keep trying to protect him. He decides he will take the wolf himself so they can live. At the same time, both friends decide the exact opposite. They hide so he cannot find them. 3 people who love each other more than life are now trying to die for one another. Time collapses. One friend steps into the open, turns his face away on purpose, and whispers, "Thank you." The timer hits 0. 2 collars detonate. The main character drops to his knees in the middle of an empty road and screams until his voice breaks. He has nothing left. He lies down and waits for his own visa to run out. A new girl finds him there. She does not offer comfort. She offers anger. She tells him his friends did not die so he could quit. If he stays on that road and lets the laser take him, their sacrifice means nothing. For the first time since the game began, Something inside him shifts. The pain does not leave, but the will to keep moving returns. She leads him toward the next arena. Behind them, the forest is still full of bodies that used to have names. The next game starts inside an old bus. 3 other players are already waiting. Their faces say they have survived longer than most. The announcement is clear. Club 4. Teamwork required. Difficulty high. Reach the finish point before the timer ends, or every collar explodes. They run. The distance counter climbs. Water and food appear along the road, but no one trusts either. Then a massive wild animal erupts from the darkness and tears one player apart. The rest scatter between abandoned cars. The main character spots an old motorcycle and remembers something his dead friend once said. Diesel engines still work in this world. He turns back against the clock, risking everything to siphon fuel and return for the wounded man left behind. The others keep moving forward. Suddenly, a wall of floodwater races toward them. The race becomes pure survival. One man collapses, staring at a photo of his wife, ready to die. The bus arrives just in time. The hero drags the survivors inside. Water flips the vehicle, but they crawl out alive. Only then do they see the word painted on the side of the same bus they started in. Goal. The finish line was never ahead of them. It was the place they left. People died for nothing because no one stopped to think. The wounded man thanks them and walks away. The main character cannot stop thinking about a place called the beach. He believes answers hide there. They ask every survivor they meet. No one knows. Then they notice a group moving together, wearing matching bands, clearing games with ease, even driving working cars. They follow. Hours later, the road opens onto something impossible. Lights, music, crowds. A place that looks alive while the rest of Tokyo is dead. Armed men surround them within minutes and drag them inside. The leader of the beach waits. His name is Hatter. He smiles like a man who already owns their lives. Inside the beach, the rules are absolute. Swimwear only. No weapons. Every card won belongs to the group. Break a rule and you die. By day, they clear games. By night, they drink and dance like the world outside does not exist. The lights and music almost hide the fear in every pair of eyes. 2 factions share the same sand. Hatter's people want order. The militants want power. Tension never sleeps. The main character and the girl are split into different games. His is a diamond. Pure intellect. 3 switches. Rising water. Live wires above their heads. 1 correct sequence keeps the lights on. Everything else ends in electrocution. He solves it with seconds left. When they return alive, something quiet and solid grows between them. The militant leader arrives like a storm. He mocks the dead friends and stares at the girl too long. A fight almost erupts until Hatter steps in and shuts it down. Later, in a private meeting, the truth surfaces. The beach has collected nearly every card. Only the most dangerous one remains. Heart 10. No one has ever seen it. Hatter's own visa is almost gone. The militants exchange looks that say the balance of power is about to shift. A white-haired man pulls the main character aside. The beach will not hold. The militants are ready to seize everything. His plan is simple. Steal the cards and vanish before the blood starts. The main character and the girl agree. They need a way out. Then the news hits like a bullet. Hatter is dead. Gunshot wounds. The militants install their own leader within the hour. The white-haired man tells the main character how to open the safe. It is a trap. While the main character is caught and locked in a dark room, eyes, ears, and mouth sealed, the white-haired man uses the distraction to take every card except the missing Heart 10. Power dies. When the lights return, speakers announce the unthinkable. The beach itself is now the arena. Heart 10 has begun. A girl lies dead in the center of the hall with a knife in her chest. The killer is one of them. 2 hours. Find the murderer or every single person dies. Gunfire erupts before anyone can breathe. The new militant leader screams that if the killer does not step forward, he will slaughter the entire beach himself. Bullets answer. People scatter through smoke and flame as the militants set the hotel on fire and climb to the roof, turning the courtyard into a shooting gallery. Bodies drop. Screams rise. The place that once felt like paradise is now a slaughterhouse. The girl and a friend fight through the chaos looking for the main character. They find a terrified militant hiding and force the truth out of him. The prisoner is locked on the 4th floor. Meanwhile, a tattooed militant hunts survivors with pure rage. A man who was once the victim of bullies and now tastes power for the first time. The girl's friend confronts him. What looks like a weak girl turns out to be a fighter who has already survived her own private wars. Blades and fists collide while the timer keeps falling. Inside the sealed room, the main character tears the tape from his mouth with pure desperation. His voice reaches the girl through the door. She refuses to quit. She climbs through a shattered window and pulls him free with only 30 minutes left on the clock. Chaos still rules the grounds. The girl believes the killer must be one of the militants. The main character shakes his head. Heart games are never about the loudest violence. They are about breaking the last pieces of trust people still carry. He looks at the burning beach, at Hatter's body, at the exact moment the arena was declared, and the final truth locks into place. He steps into the open and stops the killing with his voice alone. He was locked away before the murder happened. He has an alibi no one can break. Then he turns to the militant leader and says the words that freeze every gun. If that man were the killer, he would already be dead. The leader does not deny it. Weapons stay raised, but no one fires. The main character tells them the rest. Hatter and the militant leader were never enemies. They were old friends. In this dead world, Hatter built the beach for one reason only: to give broken people a reason to keep breathing. The timer keeps counting. The real killer is still among them, and the game is nowhere near over.